Hey guys, what is up? JT here. Here to give you a tutorial on color correction and what I've learned in the last couple days that I've been using Premiere Pro CS 5.5. And I will tell you, I have learned a lot about color correction. This is actually going to be my biggest edit ever, this tutorial, because I'm trying something new. I've got a screen recording going, one microphone, and this iPhone all going at the same time. So we'll see how this goes. Because I love how Dave Dugdale at Learning DSLR Video does his videos. And I wanted to try it out for myself. So we'll see how this goes. So let's go into Premiere, and I will show you what I've learned about color correction. Let's go. Okay, so to color correct this footage, what I start off with is a shot like, let's pick one here. We'll go with this one. And oh, here's a good little trick. If you have a mono clip and you want to make it stereo, in Premiere Pro it's really easy, but you gotta do it before it goes on the timeline. You gotta right click, go to Modify, Audio Channels, Mono as Stereo. Click OK, and then you should have a stereo clip. So let's just drag this onto the timeline since we're not too concerned about in and out points for this tutorial. And let me make sure this is all set up correctly. Okay. Is there a gap in there? There's a gap. That's why. Okay, so we got our footage on our timeline. Let's find a frame where I'm in it. So, first thing I do is I go and find my sharpen. And I like to put that on first. If I go into the effect controls, I don't bring this up too high. Maybe that's pretty good. The next thing I like to bring in is the fast color corrector. Now, the reason for the sharpen, before we move on to fast color corrector, it gives me just that little bit more edge. Especially in HD footage, sometimes the iPhone will tend to blur the edges, I found, and adding that sharpen, it really pops after I add that sharpen. So let's go back and do the fast color correction. So now for the color corrector, what I like to do is I like to change this to Luma. So I completely eliminate all the color, and it's just a black and white image. But why am I doing that? Well, it's easier to do this in black and white because you're going to be able to see the dark tone, the shadows, the midtones, and the highs really easily in black and white, where you might not be able to see that as well in color. So let's go back. I'm going to go ahead and start by bringing down the grays, and I'm not going to do this too much. That's pretty good. I'm going to bring up the blacks to increase the shadows. That's good. And I'm going to bring down the highs ever so slightly. There we go. Now once that's done, I go ahead and I bring back the color. And the last thing I like to do is increase the saturation. Because that's actually going to make the colors really pop. Because I'm actually putting some saturation back into there. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and add the last effect, which is a three-way color corrector. Now you're probably going, whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I adding a second color correction filter? We just corrected the colors. Well, if you look on the preview window, and I'll cut to it right now, the colors look good, but the skin tones are just a little off. So by doing this, 2 color correction filters, it's really going to give me an option to adjust that finer detail, where I might not be able to get that in the fast color corrector. So that's the reasoning for the 2 color correctors. And I do this in composite mode. So I'm going to take the mid-tone wheel, and I'm just going to increase it ever so slightly. I mean, not a lot. This is at a 20, and that's all I'm going to do to it. And other than that, that's about it. And you can see, let me go over to my other screen here. Where's Camtasia? I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but hopefully you can. You can see it's just a really fine amount of detail that's gone into it. Wish I could get it to switch screens. There we go. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see it. See that finer detail in there? That's really nice and easy to change. It looks really good, and it's really well color corrected. Okay, so that's my tutorial on color correction. If you liked it, hit that like button. And also, if you like this new setup with the iPhone and the screen recording kind of going on simultaneously, and then I can kind of cut to these live bits, leave a comment down below if you like this new setup. So that is that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.